Michael Jordan is a better athlete and a better finisher. Jalen Green shoots better. He handles the ball better. And passing wise, rookie Michael Jordan or Jalen Green is also a better passer. The only difference is Michael Jordan can jump higher and run faster. That's it. Someone can say Wembanyama's ceiling is the GOAT, but I say Jalen Green's ceiling is the GOAT and it's trolling.
You're saying here on record that 21-year-old Jalen Green
is better than 21-year-old Michael Jordan. He's saying
what I said was Jalen Green has already done more in the NBA than Michael Jordan did at this age.
Okay, but now I'm asking you.
In the league.
I can't. Now I'm asking you: is 21-year-old Jalen Green better than 21-year-old Michael Jordan?
Yes. Have you heard of evolution?
Man, this boy need to get the
wait, Mars.
21-year-old Michael Jordan was 40 years ago. Evolution exists. I'm sorry.
Ron.
Evolution and for the record, Mars, just so you know, evolution takes millions of years.
Yeah,
can I just address the evolution thing?
They don't have switches in the UK. They ain't got belts in the UK where they get belts. We had to grow up.
Belts just don't exist over here. We're in a third world country. Belts just don't exist.
Stop referring to it as evolution when you're talking about husbandry.
I'll tell you right now, you need a Joe Jackson ass whooping, boy. I tell you right now.
It's fine. You can disagree with the facts.
Jalen
Green is Michael Jordan with a three-point shot. It's the same thing.
Oh my God!
Do you know about some Joe Jackson?
He doesn't believe that.
A 3-point shot.
He said
33-34%.
I never seen Michael Jordan take step back threes off the bounce. It wasn't happening. I mean,
you need to Google Joe Jackson.
Going in.
They do go in.
Are we forgetting that defense was a huge part of Michael Jordan?
Not rookie Michael Jordan. No.
That's facts. That's actually true.
So once again, we're just making up stories about this guy who everyone wants to proclaim as the greatest. No, Jalen Green's better. Michael Jordan just came into the league and was an elite defender.
Hey, Mars, I'm on your side.
He wasn't like that, Mars. I'm not saying that. Nobody's saying that he was an elite defender, but fundamentally, he was way better than a bunch of
Jordan did not come into the league as a bad defender. He came into the league as
fundamentally, he was a damn good defender. That's the one. Jalen Green was clueless as a defender.
So you think Jalen Green is going to evolve into a defensive player of the year?
No one's saying that.
I don't want to do that, Mars. What I want to stick to is I want to stick to Jalen Green at 21 years old with the offensive skill set that he has, and Michael Jordan with the offensive skill set that he has. When he showed up into the NBA at 21 years old, the athlete that he was, playing in a big man league, which was centered on everything being in the paint, for him to show up at 21 years old and average almost 30 a game. So now what we're going to do with his game in 1984, we're going to fast forward that to today, where the game is way more spread out.
Why am I fast forwarding?
Because you talked about evolution. That's why we're fast forwarding.
Yeah, Jalen Green is the evolution. I'm not putting Michael Jordan. I'm not saying Michael Jordan
the evolution.
No. Oh. Yes, Jalen Green is the evolution.
Mars,
I'm not giving Michael Jordan the evolution. No, because that's cheating.
Wait, Mars,
Michael
do you
Jordan
think Jalen Green
was?
So Jalen Green is the evolution. Then why isn't Jalen Green much better, Mars? If he's the evolution,
he is better, much better. Michael Jordan is a better athlete and a better finisher. Jalen Green shoots better. He handles the ball better. And passing wise, rookie Michael Jordan or Jalen Green is also a better passer. The only difference is Michael Jordan can jump higher and run faster. That's it.
And all of that translated to his and all of that. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that is true. That he could jump higher and run faster. Yes. That all translated to him averaging 28 a game as a rookie.
Yeah, the game was faster in 1984 than it was today.
It's faster. And how much faster was it, Mars?
Air attacks.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that it was faster. How much faster, Mars?
Yeah, I have to look it up. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Man, y'all let this boy get away with saying anything, man.
We're not ticket. We're not ticket. And the reason I'm asking you that, Mark, is because I'm thinking about what the game is today, and I'm thinking about how wide open and how spread out the game is today, right? And guys standing on the long ball line, and very rarely, they go to the basket, but they don't go to the basket nearly as much as they did in 1984. So we're talking about it. We're talking about an era where I played against big guys, dominant big guys, having to finish around the basket, a more physical era, just showing up. Because again, when Jordan shows up in 1984, I am not a pro. I got pro potential. And he shows up and he's dominating right from the beginning. Mars, now you're telling me Jalen Green is the evolution who shows up to the NBA, and shows up to a faster, more wide open.
Wait, Jordan's rookie year was 84, 85, right?
84, 85. That was his rookie season.
I don't even know if they have pace stats for.
They do. They 1000% do. So the pace was 102 in Jordan's rookie year, and the pace now is below 100. I know that, but let me get the accurate number.
Yeah, that's negligible.
The pace now is 99. Give Jalen Green 3 extra possessions. That's 9 points.
Okay, so 3 extra possessions. So hold on, Mars.
Mars is a master troll. Mars, I know you appreciate efficiency.
9 points.
I'm telling you, he's trolling us, dog. He's not serious.
Mars, I know you appreciate efficiency.
What's 3 times 3?
9.
So give Jalen Green 3 possessions.
I can see him smiling. He's smiling. Right, he's holding this smile.
Mars, you under.
No, I know Mars does really like him. He doesn't think he's MJ.
But no, hold on.
He's a very entertaining player.
38 minutes a game. Jalen Green's playing 34. So 4 minutes less in a slower era. 9 points, easy.
Let me explain this the psychology here. Mars came into basketball with the Warriors. They were a team of the ages. Now that he's seasoned in basketball, he wants to hop in on the ground level for a team. So he's rocking with Houston. And
I just gave unequivocal facts. Michael Jordan plays 4 more minutes.
So
Michael Jordan plays 4 more minutes in an era that was faster paced. And we're talking about the fact that MJ averaged 6 more points. I'm sorry.
Think about that.
In 4 extra minutes.
What was the field goal percentage?
Jalen Green can score 6 points. He can do that.
Think about that for a second. So less than 1 possession more a quarter. Less than 1, because you just told me. So giving him 3. You want to give him 3 more possessions per game.
He's joking.
Per game. You're gonna give, which is less than 1 a quarter.
No,
and we don't know what that possession is going to be. We have no idea what.
Give him the extra 3 possessions, plus also give him the extra possessions in the 4 minutes that he doesn't play that Michael Jordan does. So 4 minutes of an NBA game, if there's 102 possessions in 1985, 4 minutes of an NBA game out of 48, that would probably be about another 5 possessions, give or take 5 possessions. So the 3 possessions already that he's not getting because the pace is slower, plus an extra 5 possessions based on the fact he's playing less minutes. That's 8 possessions for Jalen Green. I think he can score the extra 6 points that you guys are guessing for Michael.
Be that as it may,
Mars knows it doesn't work that way. If you're averaging 22 points, 4 minutes would equate to about an extra 2 points.
Sure, give Jalen Green 25 points.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm actually looking at the pace stats here. The pace for the Rockets this past year was literally the same as the pace for the Bulls in 86. It's the exact 85. It's the exact same.
I told you.
It's the exact same though.
So the league space as opposed to the system that Jordan was playing in, by the way, which
was lower.
If you look
playing against the other teams, I don't know.
But his team is at a slower pace. So
and
what are
he's
you
playing against the other teams that are playing fast?
Teams that are playing faster. He's playing against teams that are playing faster. We're saying
exactly
on average.
Jalen Green in the 80s averaging 45. I don't like.
Oh yeah,
that's the point. Because today, if you put 21-year-old Jordan today, right now, in his ability to get to the rim, how he was in the 80s, in the 90s,
purest slasher ever.
Hey, that 28 that he averaged as a rookie, we can go ahead and add a little bit more.
21-year-old Jordan gets defended like Russell Westbrook.